allow me to present to you a Stoic. You will meet a philosopher who genuinely amazing. Born into slavery, Epictetus had to deal with difficulties from the start, yet he enough to overcome his situation in a genuinely Stoic manner. In spite of going through a life that would be intolerable to most, Epictetus refused to allow his external circumstances that characterize his inner existence, concentrated on the things he could control. That's how thoughts and responses are. The idea that you are in charge of your thoughts rather than external occurrences. He later became a well-known philosopher who taught Stoicism and motivating a great number of people. He underlined the value of living in harmony with the natural order and mastery. His beliefs are similar to a manual for achieving contentment and tranquility, regardless of the challenges life presents. So when you're struggling with the challenges of difficulties or aiming for a more profound feeling of purpose, consider Epictetus's tale, and Stoic insight can act as a light source in the dark, assisting you in navigating your path with resilience as well as internal. Let's explore his realm of strength, Stoicism, and find the treasures together of knowledge it provides for our own life. I just ask that you refrain from, do not watch this video at all. If you're here, think of oneself as distinct from. Most people think of you as an exception. Act like one today and don't omit any details. Amore ft, I embrace, is one of the contents. You are aware of this, your fate. Amor is a wonderful Stoic concept. Fati, which basically translates as loving your destiny. It's about accepting not only the positive events that occur throughout life, but also imagine the difficulties and disappointments, perceiving every challenge as a chance. It's essential for development and transformation. Saying something like, hey, life throws whatever you desire me, and I'll figure out a means to life is largely unpredictable. Yes, occasionally things don't work out as planned. Our plan is where amor fati comes in. Enters, it motivates us to embrace the discover a method to turn the hand that is given to us, even the most difficult circumstances, into something constructive. Resilience is the key, about declaring that I would not allow circumstances to describe myself, and I'll describe how I react to both of them, assist others in contributing to the I've always been motivated by the common good. The Stoic notion that helping others is not only about giving of oneself, but also about being aware that when we participate favorably to the world or our community, it helps not just other people, but also provides a strong feeling of direction and satisfaction in our personal lives. It's similar to this lovely loop of generosity, and when you provide assistance, consider the recipient. Someone or have a beneficial influence on their lives. It's similar to sowing the seed of virtue, and that seed spreads beyond their lives. But you also feel this feeling of kinship that comes from creating a significant change. It serves as a reminder that we are not traveling alone. We're all three memento mori linked. Keep in mind that you are mortal. Are you familiar with moto mori? It's a Latin expression meaning, remember you will pass away. I realize that may sound initially a little gloomy, but it's actually a strong reminder to cherish each day, because imagine waking up every day to the fullest. Morning, considering that today, this could be your last call. Enjoy life, treasure the moments, and create Mori's daily count moment. Isn't about thinking about dying. It involves living life with a sense of purpose and urgency, similar to having a small voice in your mind says, time is valuable. Therefore, don't waste it on things that are irrelevant to the topic. Putting what really makes you happy first, and contentment in your behavior, as well as your connections. For internal self-discipline compass is so self-controlling that it's like possessing an internal compass is the capacity to remain focused and on course, particularly when life presents obstacles. Our way, or temptations, it's about creating decisions that support your long-term objectives, Even though the simple route may lead to, you mistakenly believe it to be the secret. The key to realizing your goals, it's about acting consistently, even in situations where you don't feel like exercising self-control. Facilitates the development of positive behaviors, whether it's at job, your well-being, or your personal development, is similar to having that companion that holds you responsible for your best effort. 5 morning routine, your blueprint. Imagine your morning routine for success. It serves as the cornerstone of your day. Deliberate morning period where you establish the standard for how the remainder of the day will go by, whether it involves meditation or not, organizing your day or working out. It's a method to begin with a goal and clarity. Your morning ritual is similar to the daily success blueprint isn't not about being inflexible, but about establishing a room for personal development and self-care when you deliberately begin your day. It's incredible how it has a positive, improved general well-being and productivity. It's similar to giving yourself an advantage during the marathon of Simplify Your Life using the 6 essentialisms. Essentialism is all about making things simpler. Consider your life as a form of decluttering, not only your actual location but also mind. It's about identifying what really matters and keeping that in mind while giving up pointless distractions. In doing so, you make room for. What matters is to picture your life as a room full with different items. Some are worthless, some are garbage, and some are. Essentialism is simply taking up space. Similar to walking inside that room, recognizing the assets and obtaining saying no is the key to clearing the clutter. To objects that don't fit your values or objectives, and yes to what is actually issues, this method provides clarity and a feeling of direction in your life. 7. Adaptability. Accept change in life. Unpredictable. Thus, flexibility is like your ability to deal with. Change is about being adaptable and coming up with fresh ideas when things don't proceed as anticipated. Rather than receiving stuck, you change course and maximize difficult circumstances. Consider it as like a bamboo tree during a tempest. It sways and bends in response to the wind. Although adaptability is about not breaking welcoming change as an opportunity, yet opposing its chance for development. It's a way of thinking that indicates I can manage any situation in life. Throws at me, it enables you to flourish in a universe that's continuously changing. 8. Action over information, transforming aspirations into imagine actually possessing all of this. Knowledge but never putting it into practice is the location of the magic. It's about completing the initial step, even if it's a tiny one, rather than merely building up knowledge, is how you transform your dreams into reality. Consider it as imagine possessing a treasure map. Using all the hints to locate a secret, one of the treasures is knowing that the map exists. But acting to adhere to the hints and discover the treasure is. Another action turns potential into observable outcomes. It's similar to having the bravery to embark on a journey to find your dreams, as opposed to merely reading about far away. Some lands are strict, while others are tolerant. With yourself, striking a balance between empathy and the focus of this one is self-improvement. Balance. It involves exercising patience and having empathy when interacting with others, but also exalting yourself excessively. Criteria for personal development, such as showing others kindness while simultaneously pushing, believing that you are the greatest version of yourself. Striking a balance between tolerance and self-control may be a fine dance. It's important to realize that everyone is on our individual journeys, and occasionally, individuals can fall short of our expectations rather than judgment. It's about providing comprehension and assistance simultaneously. Setting high standards for time is crucial. Criteria for your own development. It's similar to being amiable. Encourage oneself by coaching yourself to reach your entire potential. 10. Resilience recovery from the life's difficulties that life may present. You know, fairly hard blows, correct? That's where. When resilience is present, it's similar to having a robust, finite backbone that supports you recover from failures and difficult times, rather than viewing barriers as obstacles that you view as opportunities. The goal of growth is to cultivate that mental fortitude to confront hardship head-on and exit even stronger. 11. Understanding and empathy for others. Have you ever considered what it would be like to putting yourself in another person's shoes? Is what? The key to empathy is the capacity to genuinely comprehend and experience the emotions of someone else. It's similar to stating, "I see I'm here for you, and I hear you." Empathy cultivates strong bonds with others and aids in our navigation of the complexity of interpersonal connections with empathy, as well as kindness. 12. Being observant in when you finally catch yourself stressing out or dwelling on the past regarding the future. Focused mindfulness is the antidote is to be totally present, appreciating the present moment. And now, it's similar to enjoying the tastes of a tasty dinner or experiencing the coziness of the feel of the sun on your skin while strolling. Being aware creates a feeling of peace, and having clarity in your life might help you overcome liberated from the clutches of anxiousness and tension. 13. What is your life's purpose? Have you ever questioned why I am here? The topic of life's meaning is a significant one, yet Stoicism provides direction. Your goal is similar to your North Star directing your choices and deeds. It's similar to having a mission that provides purpose to your existence, and direction is about getting out of bed each day with a clear understanding of your motivations. Your passion and drive are fueled by purpose, assisting you in overcoming obstacles with determination. 14. Ongoing education. Never stop evolving and consider life as a never-ending path of development. And learning to be stoic inspires us to never quit trying to learn things. It's like saying, as a life learner, there's always something fresh to learn every day. Learning helps you stay mentally alert, broad vistas and your viewpoint new. It's similar to bringing vivid hues to your life's canvas. Story 15. I am grateful that you are counting your blessings. Have you ever given them any thought about everything for which you are thankful? Being grateful is like giving someone a big hug. Soul, it's important to acknowledge and valuing the experiences of others and things that make your life better, such as expressing gratitude to the universe for all of these wonderful moments. Thankfulness changes your attention from your shortcomings to your have brought contentment into your heart. 16. Being patient and learning how to wait. In a world that moves quickly, patience is like the capacity to wait peacefully is a rare jewel. Without becoming irritated, it's similar to enduring a lengthy lineup at the supermarket store without feeling compelled to hurry. Patience is a useful ability that aids you remain composed in the face of delays or difficult circumstances. It's similar to possessing a superpower that keeps tension at bay. 17. Kindness. Little deeds have a great effect on you. Understand that even tiny deeds of compassion can have a profound effect on a person's day. Being kind is like adding a little. No matter where you go, magic is about being thoughtful and sympathetic, not just to both yourself and other people. It's like stating that in a world, I choose kindness. Where kindness generates anything, I can be a positive knock-on effect that spreads widely, and we all need to have the bravery to face our fears. Feel terrified at times, that's entirely typical, but having courage is like taking a leap into. Despite your worries, the arena is like stating that I am aware of my worries, but I won't allow them to sap my bravery. Gives you the strength to confront obstacles head-on, whether it's advocating for your have faith in or go for your dreams. It's such as possessing a fiery inner warrior. 19. Less complicated features. Have you ever noticed how simple things can be? Tremendously liberating. It's about clearing out more than just your physical space as well as your thoughts. Simplicity is. Your life is about Marie Kondo. Giving up things that don't benefit you and concentrating on the important things. Being simple lessens overwhelm and brings a feeling of peace and honesty. 20. Clarity is the cornerstone of trust, and integrity are similar to the strong. A house's foundation is the cornerstone of integrity and trust in all you. Being truthful in relationships entails being sincere in both your words and deeds. Even, it's like saying, I when it's hard. I respect honesty, and I'll stick with it. Sincerity fosters trust, and trust fosters solid relationships with other people. Other 21 people who lead healthy lives and take care of your mind and body both consider your body. And a healthy lifestyle with the mind as a temple is similar to caring for that temple and respect it merits. It's about consistent self-care, exercise, and a healthy diet. Taking care of your emotional and physical health. Being healthy does more than only improve your mood, but also gives you the tools to deal with life's difficulties with vitality. 22. Forgiveness and letting go of. Have you ever harbored resentment and thought it was a burdensome task? Forgiveness is similar to putting yourself in. It's about letting go of that burden. Let rid of your bitterness and animosity toward other people. To forgive is not to condone activities of someone. It's about letting go, free oneself from the emotional bonds of. It's like declaring, I choose peace, in the past. Excessively clinging to suffering. 23. Showing dignity and respect to others. Respect is similar to the golden rule. How you would like to be treated by others, about being considerate and polite to each and every person, regardless of their background, convictions, or distinctions. Be mindful of fosters harmony and recognizing that in a multicultural environment, it's like stating that I respect the intrinsic value of each and every person. 24's outlook is more optimistic viewpoint, even under the most dire circumstances. Like a beacon of light, optimism is the conviction that things can improve without. Regardless of how difficult they appear, optimism is a optimistic view of life that can be beneficial. You remain optimistic despite adversity. It's similar to being cheerful. That makes everyone around it feel good. You have 25 responsibilities, and you are responsible for your decisions. Accepting accountability for your decisions and deeds is similar to being the. It's about owning your ship, captain. Owning up to your errors and growing from being responsible entails realizing that the choices you make in life impact your. It's like claiming to be the author, of course, of my own narrative, and I'll compose it using integrity. 26. Harmony throughout. Consider life as a delicate balancing act. Act balancing is similar to making sure that no a portion of your life also tilts the scales. Harmony at work is a major focus. Connections and individual development. Balance keeps you from burning out and live a balanced life. It's similar to claiming that I'll rearrange my priorities to keep up balance. 27. Pay attention on a single task at a time. Focus in a world full with distractions is similar to. One of the superpowers is the capacity to focus on a single task at a time. Avoiding the allure of continual disruptions improves focus. Effectiveness and productivity are similar to stating that I'll be there and totally involved in what I'm performing correctly. Now 28. Humility, accepting your flaws. Nobody is flawless. Yes, that's where humility is useful. It's akin to suggesting that I have flaws, and that's all right. So humility is about realizing, recognizing your limitations, and it's like you don't know all the answers. possessing a teachable spirit that's willing to gaining knowledge from 29 others, adjust to change and accept the life's movement is constantly like a river. Accepting change and allowing it to flow like a proficient navigator, acclimating your course as required, rather than refusing to adapt. You follow the flow. It's as if I'll adjust and expand in tandem with the constantly shifting tides of the power of a Life 30 mindset viewpoint. Have you heard the saying? It's all in your thinking. Your attitude determines your reality. A growth mentality represents such as thinking that work and education can enhance your skills. It's about claiming that I can grow and change by commitment. Your attitude can change, turning obstacles into chances for individual development. Number 31. Reflection of oneself in the mirror of the reflecting on one's soul is similar to looking. It's taking your soul into a mirror. The time to reflect and comprehend. Your feelings, ideas, and behaviors are similar to stating, "Let me learn more about myself." Improved self-reflection aids in your development. Make wiser choices and discover your inner peace. 32. Embracing imperfections. Accepting your humanity, which we all create. Errors are a natural part of being human. Accepting flaws is similar to permitting oneself to be flawed, but it's about stating, "I'll become better from my shortcomings and continue to develop this." We are reminded by principle that perfection is an unattainable objective, and it's acceptable to stutter along the method. 33. Invest in currency education. In development, consider knowledge as investing in education is like opening a treasure trove. Similar to packing it full of jewels, it's a continuous dedication to growing your horizons, learning new abilities, and acquiring new insights. It's like declaring that I will continue to invest in. My education feeds your own development and maintains your mental lively. 34. Respect people, acknowledge them, and rejoice. It's simple to appreciate someone's abilities or accomplishments that are admirable. Others is similar to admiring a lovely piece of art. It's important to acknowledge and highlighting the abilities or achievements of people in your immediate vicinity. It's as if to say, "I see your magnificence and I respect it." Admiration grows good relationships and fosters a helpful community. 35. Unconditional love in a heart devoid of circumstances. Pure love is comparable to an infinite source of love. It's about genuinely liking someone without whatsoever situations or expectations. It's similar to stating, "I love you just the way you are." Regardless of what, this concept encourages deep ties and creates a feeling of warmth and belonging. 36. Foster connections. Fostering relationships like a garden requires relationships need to be nurtured in order to flourish. Building relationships through cultivation it's similar to caring for a lovely garden. About devoting time and energy to fostering relationships with family. It's like saying it to friends and loved ones. I cherish our relationship and I'll try my best to fortify it by creating significant. Your life is enhanced by relationships and brings joy. 37. Being on time and respecting time is a valuable resource, and being on time is comparable to a respectful gesture. Being on time indicates that you value not just your making wise decisions by matching my values with my decisions that encourage mindful consumption, individual and worldwide sustainability. Prior to concluding our investigation of Stoic values, I wish to convey my sincere gratitude for being a part of this adventure. Your involvement and time mean a. If you have found these Stoic values that are worth taking into consideration, posting a comment to express your opinions and experiences. Your input is very thank you, and if you found this enjoyable, a straightforward like goes a long way in assisting us and informing us of your. If you haven't, I'd like to see more of it. Already having a channel subscription guarantees that you will remain informed about future information that offers more perspectives on wisdom, philosophy, and personal development. Again, I want to thank you for participating in our voyage, and we anticipate imparting further knowledge to you in the Until the Next Time. May you discover wisdom and contentment on your own journey of individual development.